Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, Virgo. Hope you guys are doing well today. I got a song for you today, okay? It was, since you've been away, I've been down and lonely. Since you've been away, I've been thinking of you. Ooh, I'm missing you. Y'all know that song. And it's Latoya Luckett and Boosie and Webby. Trill fam. Just call them Trill fam because this is when they get in group that they call themselves Trill fams. Okay, so this is what they said. This is the part of the song that's important. From rags to witches. If that was was to hit me again, I have to bring you with me again. I don't know. Just let me just talk it and stop trying to wrap it in a rhyme. From rags to riches. If that was to hit me again, I'd have to bring you with me again. It'd have been a lot of stuff I done found myself in, and you stuck by a nigga like you was my left hand. Uh-oh. Then I heard, you my left hand and I'm your right hand. I don't know, maybe I got somebody right left, somebody right with the right. I don't know. I feel like you're waking up to some type of emotion you have deep within for someone. You miss them, and you're realizing that you don't want to really you really don't want to have your life. Not like you're going to commit suicide or anything, but you really want them to be a part of your life. Okay? Your life is really not as lit without them in it. You feel me? Okay? This could be a person you aren't speaking to right now, and distance that made your heart grow fonder. You wake up to some emotions that you either didn't realize or you refuse to acknowledge. I feel the action that you need to take is the hard part for you. That's when you're doing that analytical Virgo. Say, oh, what if this and that? What if that? Thinking. Overthinking so much that you don't do nothing. It's not funny, but that's what happens to y'all. God, universe, angels, spirit guides. Please give us clear and concise messages for the sign of Virgo. Clear and concise messages for the sign of Virgo, please. Clear and concise messages for the sign of Virgo. What message do we have for Virgo, please? Messages for Virgo. What messages do we have for the Virgo? Messages for Virgo. Message for Virgo. Messages for Virgo. First card out is to remain positive. So things could look bad, seem bad, feel bad. Maybe you feel like you done fucked up and they gone. Or I don't know. Maybe, people are arguing and, It says to remain positive and to don't stop. Okay? So, and then let go. Possibly something you need to let go of. Maybe you're afraid to reach out, or maybe you too prideful. I don't know. There's plenty of things that could be in your way. But as long as you remain positive and don't stop, I think, I don't know, this could have some good positive outcome. I don't know. Not for sure, so I said I think. That's why we got to go on through here. What messages do we have for Virgo, please? Messages for Virgo. What message do we have for Virgo? Messages for Virgo. What messages do we have for Virgo, please? Messages for Virgo. Time to heal. One more for Virgo. It's time to heal, but it's in reverse. So I don't know if you're refusing to heal or dream the world into being and using your mind wisely. And I feel like possibly you wasn't healed, so you didn't use your mind wisely and dream the world into being. You allowed yourself to be restricted. I don't know. We gotta wait. We gotta get deeper in. But I feel like, and then it says set healthy boundaries on the bottom. God, universe, angels, and spirit guides. What do we have for Virgo? Messages for Virgo, please. What messages do we have for Virgo? Messages for Virgo. What messages do we have for Virgo, please? Messages for Virgo. Patience and planning. And power. And then we got rejoice and celebration at the bottom. 8, 7, 3, 4. Okay, well I feel like at this time you're having to possibly be patient and plan something. Okay? And it could also take a lot of strength and courage out of you. Okay? So you're needing courage, strength to stand in your power. And use that power in your patience and planning process. Okay? What messages do we have for Virgo? Messages for Virgo, please. What messages do we have for Virgo? Messages for Virgo. Messages do we have for Virgo? Messages for Virgo. What messages do we have for Virgo, please? Messages for Virgo. Dang, is this the same thing Pisces got? Didn't they get feelings? I think they got feelings, which is on the bottom of your deck. Deep dive and abundance, but love was on the bottom. Yours has love out here. Feelings on the bottom, but still. I'm going to have to go back and check that out, because I'm going to have to check it out. But, I feel like you're going through a deep dive where you're cleaning out clutter, healing out stuff that does not serve you. And on that process is how you're gaining some realization, clarity, acknowledging feelings. Okay? Starting over fresh your innocence, going back to the childlike in order to possibly go with the flow of something. But I feel like through this deep dive where you're clearing out stuff, it allows you to feel some feelings that you have, okay? Of love, possibly. That you possibly didn't realize at first, or you didn't give into, or whatever. You didn't trust. Okay, but then we got abundance. So we're going to go through and clarify all that. Okay. So now we're going to get you a self-care card. What self-care card do we have for Virgo? Self-care messages for Virgo, please. What self-care messages do we have for Virgo? Self-care messages for Virgo. Self-care messages for Virgo. What self-care messages do we have for Virgo? Self-care message for Virgo. What self-care do we have? What self-care message do we have for Virgo at this time? Self-care messages for Virgo. Connect with crystals. Okay, so you got some blockages in a chakra or another. Okay, and you can need to connect to some crystals. Meditate with crystals, but it says to connect with crystals, and I feel like that could be healthy to you. Okay, for whatever reason. I got all my cards. Yeah. What messages do we have for Virgo? Messages for Virgo, please. Messages for Virgo. What messages do we have for Virgo? Messages for Virgo. Poverty and thoughts. Oh, so you thinking bad thoughts. That's that analytical thing. Well, what if this goes wrong? Or what if it don't turn out good? Or what if it turns out bad? What if I end up worse off? Okay, so what overall messages do you have for Virgo? Messages for Virgo. What overall messages do you have for Virgo would be best beneficial for them to see at this time? What messages for Virgo? What messages do we have for Virgo? Is that in the reverse? It is reverse. What is it? The Five of Cups. I mean, Five of Pentacles. That's you. That's what it's saying. Look, that's the card you needed to see. This poverty in your thoughts is your problem. You need to come out of it. Thinking the bad stuff. Thinking negative thoughts. It says up here to be positive. To remain positive. And you just got to keep thinking positive thoughts. Okay? Because I think you allow negative thoughts to come in. And it becomes a problem. Okay? Messages for Virgo. What overall messages do we have for Virgo at this time, please? Messages for Virgo. Messages for Virgo. Messages for Virgo. What messages do we have for Virgo? Messages for Virgo. What messages do we have for Virgo, please? Messages for Virgo. Wise counsel. Unity with a spiritually minded community. Ask the divine for help and trust the answers will come. Compare traditional methods with new ideas to see which is best for you. Okay, so some of you could be trying to gain spiritual knowledge, okay? Comparing traditions or religions and trying to see which one of these best work for me. Okay? Messages for Virgo. Messages for Virgo. What messages do we have for Virgo? We got the Three of Wands reverse. Pisces definitely got this. Only card that came in reverse in the whole reading. Planning for the long term. Abundance from past choices. Pride and success in your labors. Be patient as you decide what's next. I don't know. I feel like a situation. You're lacking patience or the situation is lacking patience here. Messages for Virgo. Messages for Virgo. Messages do we have for Virgo, please? What messages do we have for Virgo, please? Messages for Virgo. Next card is the Ten of Pentacles. So maybe you already planned. And now you're taking action. You're no longer waiting, but taking action here. Because this Three of Wands is in the reverse. That's signifying that you're no longer waiting. Maybe you got it and you're headed to take action here. And it also says the Knight of Wands. This is charging in passionately to something. Something being passionate, confident, charismatic, what is that? Charismatic. I think I'm saying it wrong. Restless events requiring immediate action. Trust your instincts. Stay focused. A passionate relationship. So it's something, yeah, that's why I feel like that's why you're not waiting no more. You're running in to take action on something. Some type of commitment or something that you want to see becoming a commitment. And you feel like you're running out of time, so you're charging in. Messages for Virgo. Oh, but you're stressed out. Unfounded fear. Expect the worst, thus creating self-fulfilling prophecies. Allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the situation. Sleepless night. Possible need to refocus your thoughts here. You got anxiety or stress around some kind of situation. Messages for Virgo. Ten of Wands on the bottom. Nine of Pentacles reverse. And the Seven of Swords reverse. This represents to me that you are either you're no longer wanting to be single or you're not seeing fruition. And you're stressed out about that. Or maybe actions of your own led you here. Okay. And now you're seeking wise. Let's just clarify. Okay. Well, I don't clarify these, actually. So we just going to get right into them and see what little bit of message they got to give us. So let's make a story here. Wise counsels. You needed some kind of information. Some kind of advice. Some kind of higher knowledge. Something. So you could be praying for something or trying to compare your traditions with other traditions and see. You sound like you got questions, you know what I mean? Or you're trying to find out some type of information. Well, because possibly you don't know how to, you're lacking information in order to plan for the future, so you're not. Says to be patient as you decide what happens, but I don't think you're patient at all. I think you're antsy. I think you're worried that you're running out of time for something. Financial security for yourself and your family, inheritance or retirement, peace and contentment in life, honoring family traditions. So this could be traditional. So now this could be you looking into other religions or other traditions just to see and compare them with yours, okay? Because religious beliefs could be why you are not able to plan a future here, because you're honoring your traditions, you're honoring your family traditions, okay? But on another note, we got some kind of event requiring an immediate action here. I feel like you doing a reassessment of your traditions or your beliefs, because somebody else has different traditions or beliefs, and in order to make something work, you're gonna have to be able to coexist. So basically taking two different worlds and bringing them together, that's not easy. No wonder this is such a struggle here. So like in a meditation, you miss somebody, okay? You realize that you care. Okay, so just say that you can't talk to them because y'all come from different parts of the world, different traditions, and it's different. But you care so much that you want to just say, forget the tradition. So you start looking in, doing your research, getting some wise counsel, because you're feeling impatient. You feel like you're running out of time. But you honor your tradition, but you also got something that you're passionate towards. So you're stressed out. You don't know what to do. You don't know whether you should charge passionately towards whatever this is or honor the tradition. Seven of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. Reverse. Enjoying the fruits of your labor. Hard work that has led to a luxurious life. Buying yourself something special. Happily and successfully self-employed. Enjoying your solitude. Now, you could be happy to be single at this time. Well, you're not. It's reverse. Maybe you're not happy to be single. Or maybe you're not single. But I feel like this is... I feel like you're stressed out because the way you've been, like traditionally, the way you were taught to live, it's not really yielding in results. It ain't bring you this stuff that is supposed to be on this card by following your tradition. It didn't work. You followed the plan to a T. You did what they told you. You followed it all, and it still didn't work. So now you're at a point of assessing your own traditions and what's working best for you. If this tradition ain't working, then you ain't gonna be waiting on it, because you're gonna you something that you're passionate about. And we got the Seven of Swords reversed. Loss of a peace of mind or personal freedom. Take cautious and be aware of others' actions. A material loss. Make sure you are being honest with yourself. Embarrassing secrets. So this is coming out of deceptiveness, and I feel like this was you deceiving yourself. Possibly because you refused to acknowledge emotion, or you didn't know they was there, or maybe you were so cluttered that you couldn't clutter with traditional things that you couldn't see that how you actually felt for this person. But I feel like during solitude, or whatever time they put you by yourself, distance, whatever, I feel like that's where you were able to realize that what you thought you feel and what you actually feel might be two different things. Remain positive. Or maybe you always felt something, but you just feel like the religions are too different, you know? But you're very passionate about this person, so you just say either, not religions, the traditions. Either you're going to say forget it and do it anyway, or you're just going to stick to your guns. So, I don't know. Remain positive. Why is that here for Virgo? Why is remain positive here for Virgo? Eight of Wands. Yeah, it could be some communication. On the bottom of the deck, we got the Eight of Wands, the Moon, and the Six of Cups. So it could definitely be some communication here about this connection, whatever it is. And it could have took a long time, but remain positive. Okay, I feel like that this is a King of Pentacles. That's you. Okay, you need to remain positive and stand your ground. Okay, stand up for what you believe in, what you really love here. Okay, be bold, be passionate, be inspired. Take some action. Why is don't stop here for Virgo? Okay, I feel like you're in a process of releasing burdens here, but I don't know if it might not feel so great. Ten of Wands. Don't stop. Why is that here for Virgo? Why is don't stop here for Virgo? Yeah, because divine timing is at play. That's why it's telling you not to stop. You could be in the process of cutting off what does not serve you. Okay? In order to stand up in your truth. And that releases burdens. Releasing burdens, cutting off what you don't need in order to see fruition. Okay? Studying, doing your research, being happy by yourself. Okay? Having the strength, the courage, and divine timing to make something happen. And this is having all the tools you need to do it. So something is happening here, Virgo. Something is going to happen. Patience and planning. Why is patience and planning here for Virgo? Clarify patience and planning for Virgo, please. Patience and planning. Why is that here for Virgo? So it looks like somebody's waiting, okay, on the situation. And they got a lot of hope in it. A lot of hope and a lot of faith in the situation that they're waiting on. But they also have conflict, okay? They're conflicted. There could be within, or it could just be some conflict around the whole situation. Somebody's waiting on the conflict to be resolved. Patience and planning. Or somebody needs to plan to resolve the conflict by balancing it out, going in to heal the situation. Why is power here for Virgo? Why do you tell Virgo power? Clarify power for Virgo. Clarify this power for Virgo, please. The Fool card. Power. Why is that here for Virgo? Yeah, I feel like you're stepping in your power, Virgo, with this power card coming out. And that helps you to come out of confusion. And once you come out of confusion, you realize that you wasn't listening to your intuition. And you didn't take charge of an opportunity that called you to take a leap of faith. Why is the Emperor reversed for Virgo? Yeah, you didn't. Why? Because you needed a new perspective. You were stuck. You need a new perspective to see how happy this will make you if you just take action, but you didn't take action, so you didn't get to see how happy. But whatever this dark night of the soul was in a hangman that took you through this transition in order for you to see clearly, now you see what this is clearly. High Priestess in reverse. I feel like you have gained your power because it felt like you were supposed to take control of something here. But to end the cycle. But you didn't listen to you wasn't listening to your intuition because you was confused or living in an illusion. The High Priestess reverse. Why is that here? Why is the High Priestess reverse for Virgo? Why is this High Priestess reverse here for Virgo? High Priestess reverse. So you're not listening to your intuition when your intuition was telling you that somebody's stingy. Somebody's stingy or giving it to. And that you needed to make a final judgment call to leave the situation out in the cold. Take your experience, what you gain, see the light at the end of the tunnel, and continue to move. Move on faith. Take your leap of faith. And that would have yielded you a brand new beginning here, possibly with an Empress, and brought in very happiness. Something very happy. But what was you supposed to, what was this judgment to leave out? Somebody. But you didn't end up very happy, did you, Virgo? Yeah, because this is what they saying, that connection is a spirit connection, and it brings in a very brand new beginning. But I don't think you listened, so this is where you ended up. Oh, they's telling you, your intuition was telling you, but you was hurt and holding yourself back. That's why. That was between you and your new beginning, your destiny. You being hurt and holding yourself back, being hurt and guarded. Okay? So that's what your intuition was trying to tell you, but you wasn't listening because you was confused. What's the Seven of Cups reverse? Seven of Cups reverse. Why is that here for Virgo? What's the Seven of Cups reverse for Virgo? You wasn't confused. You was focused on the wrong shit. Trying to bring shit with you that it can't go. Well, it's an illusion then. Because you thought you was going, trying to bring somebody with you, and they wasn't even never planning to go. So you probably it looks like that you could have been possibly focused on the wrong thing, so you missed the right thing because you lacked the change. You lacked the correct perception. So you didn't take charge of it, but it was supposed to bring in something very happy for you once you close the cycle. But I don't know how that worked out. I don't think you did it, and I think that here you're about to do that all over. Excuse me, do that all over again. Is what it seems. Because if you don't get a cycle right, all that happens is you repeat it. So now this time around, it's looking real familiar to you. You're like, oh, okay, this is what I should have did. This is what should have happened. Why is deep dive here for Virgo, please? Why do you show us deep dive for Virgo? What's this deep dive? Clarify this deep dive for Virgo, please. Clarify deep dive for Virgo. Dive deep. Clarify dive deep for Virgo. Why is dive deep here for Virgo, please? Clarify this dive deep card for Virgo. Dive deep. Yeah, I feel like you started to put in the work to heal yourself after you realized. Yep, so you can close out the cycle. I feel like after you realized, after you realized that all the things that you caused or the actions that you brought, I feel like that it made you want to change yourself. Okay? And maybe it's something, maybe you was manipulated, or maybe you was cold or calculated and not, maybe you didn't invest nothing. Or maybe it was a marriage. And a new beginning. So a marriage that has conflict and then a new beginning underneath all that. So maybe you come out of a marriage and you still hurt, okay? But you cross paths with somebody, but you can't discern it correctly because you got that hurt piled up. And because that hurt is piled up, you can't hear your intuition yelling, hey, that's the one, okay? So here you are now because the aftermath didn't happen. What happens is you got all your signs, you didn't pay attention, and now something done happened. And it don't feel good. I'm almost sure that. Because you basically got to face the tower because you you didn't listen to none of the red flags. So now you deep diving. Going in there and clear out everything that you hurt from. And that's the worst. That's the worst. That's the worst. That's the worst. But nonetheless, you going in there, diving deep to do the work, clear out the clutter, to end the cycle. Okay, because you got something that you're passionate about. Okay, could be coming out of a marriage, going through a divorce. But I also feel like there was something that you lacked after diving deep. You realized it was something that you either somebody lacked nourishment to give, somebody lacked nourishing you, or you lacked nourishing somebody else. But regardless, whatever it was, you ain't closing that out in another cycle because you're realizing. And love is here next. Why is love here for Virgo, please? Clarify this love card for Virgo. Why is love here? Love. Why is it here for Virgo, please? Why is love here for Virgo? Dang. Look at that. Guarded and confused. So, yeah. There could have been some love that you left out of the cold. Something that could have yielded some stability, but you possibly deceived it. Why is this Four of Wands here, clarifying love? Yeah, you were supposed to take that leap of faith. But it's probably something to do with your tradition. For whatever reason, you didn't follow your intuition. Maybe you couldn't hear it because it was screaming at you. It was screaming at you that it's deception in the situation, and somebody trying to, probably play games financially or take finances from you. Okay? And that you should walk away. Okay? Withdraw your love, withdraw your cup, withdraw your emotions from the situation because you request stability. And that person, in that other Four of Cups, Four of Wands, you see he wanted to trying to bring somebody to stability that doesn't offer stability. So they couldn't come with you, basically. But your intuition was telling you, hey, somebody's being deceptive in a situation around possibly finances. Possibly trying to leave you in a lack financially. Keep your cup covered up. Look for something stable. It's something out there. You just got to take that leap of faith. It's on this strong connection that comes in your life. And that's a double strong connection. But I don't feel like you did, Virgo. I don't feel like you did. I feel like you might have been too disappointed or something. I don't know. Abundance. But I feel like all of this happening is why you are missing this person now. Now you realizing you want to bring it back around. Why is abundance here? Yep. Because you was stuck in a mental prison. And because of that, you couldn't get to your new beginning. But now you introspecting. You're going within, and now you see everything clearly. Now you see exactly what your abundance was or is and how to get to it. But you're still mentally opposed. Eight of Swords. Why is that here for Virgo? Why is the Eight of Swords here for Virgo? Eight of Swords. Okay. So you got a wish, a hope, a dream come true with the Nine of Cups. Realizing that you manifested this. Okay? You got all the tools you need, and you did. You manifested, and you want to move forward with it, but you stuck in your head. Needing a new perspective. You're missing something. And that's probably why you were seeking wise counsel in the beginning of that last read. Use your mind wisely. But I don't feel like you did. Because you wasn't healed. Reverse snake. Why is snake spirit reversed for Virgo? Snake spirit. Why is that here in the reverse for Virgo? Why is snake spirit here in the reverse for Virgo? Okay, you feel like because you wasn't healed, you missed the opportunity with somebody fine, sexy, that you feel inspired by, that you are passionate about, that you love a lot. And you don't feel like it's fair. You don't like that. You don't feel like you don't feel like that's fair. You don't feel like that's fair. That you missed out on your person that you really care about because you was hurting. So you conflicted with that. But you're going to be making decisions to do what's best for you. And it looked like the new beginning is still going to work its way in there. Okay? So it's saying, yep. So because you was hurt, you didn't use your mind wisely. And you don't feel like it's fair. Why is use your mind wisely here for Virgo? Use your mind wisely. But I feel like you're working on healing, Virgo. Use your mind wisely. Why is that here for Virgo? Yeah. You was hurting. You didn't handle the situation right. And you don't feel like it's right that you got to miss your opportunity because you really felt inspired by this person. And you don't feel like it's fair that they got sent in while you was hurting. Now you missed it. Well, you think you missed it, but I don't think you missed it. Now it's saying to use your mind wisely. So somebody retreated, it looked like. Retreating from the situation. Okay? And while they retreating from the situation, you still see the potential. Even though you hate to see it. You see it. You see how you went wrong, what you did. And you still want that new beginning. So now you have to just dream the world into being. Now it says that you use your mind wisely. Okay? Since they retreated and you see the potential and you want to have a new beginning, you got to do what's best for you. You got to make that judge. You got to choose the facts and take action. You got to get out there. If you was wrong, you got to get out there and do that. You got, Virgo, sometimes y'all don't like to admit when y'all wrong. Sometimes. But that's why you're not, that could be another reason why you're not using your mind wisely, because this person then retreated. And even though you see the potential and as them being the Empress, you have not done anything. You have not used your mind wisely. You just stuck feeling like it's not fair, I guess. Dream the world into being. Why is that here for Virgo? There it is. There's the perception change. There's you coming out after your change. After your revelation. Blizzard spirit. Why is that here? Uh-oh, and what do you know? After that, you come out and you made your decision. Two of Wands. And now you're ready to communicate it. And I'm assuming it's to put the burdens down. To go back and try it again. Yep, change your mind. Go back and try it again. Take a leadership role. Look, because you see her as a queen. Now look, you want, I want to be the king. I'm not going nowhere. Yep, somebody, you're real passionate about somebody. You miss them. Because you probably didn't get a chance to handle it right the first time. But you're going to communicate that. Once you get this perception change, it'll help you to make your decision. Okay? And you're going to go in and communicate it. Poverty. Why is poverty here for Virgo? Why is poverty here for Virgo, please? Poverty. Why is that here for Virgo? Yeah, it's doggone. You're right. I'm going to get a new one. I'm going to get a new one. Look, you could be dealing with, yep, somebody that makes you extremely happy that you manifested. They just caught you at the right time. So now you're just sitting here waiting on yeah, they caught you at the wrong time. So now you're just sitting here waiting on your ships to sell in. And you could be disappointed. Or maybe you was disappointed and need to put burdens down and they just had caught you at the wrong time. Where your mentality was in the lack mentality. And I feel like you're thinking about all of that. What you did, how you contributed, how it happened, how it played out. And that's how you ended up with this part of the spread over here. Because now you're feeling regretful. Why is poverty here for Virgo, please? Why'd you show us poverty for Virgo? Clarify this poverty. I don't feel like that means poverty is... poverty, we know that's poor, but I don't feel like that's saying that you're poor. I feel like it's saying that your thoughts are in poverty. So you're thinking that the glass is half full when you should be thinking that it's half empty. You know, people think negative and think the worst. That kind of stuff. Why is poverty here for Virgo, please? Poverty. Why is that here for Virgo, please? Why is poverty here for Virgo? Poverty. Yep, that's what it was, Virgo. Your thoughts, your negative ass thoughts. Sorry. But it's just like something happened to you that made your thoughts be negative. Made you be in this 5 energy. Conflict. Arguing. Like you just want to have problems with everybody. But because of your poverty mindset, you didn't put the work in. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. But I don't know what you thought you wasn't putting the work in. But this is what you wasn't putting the work in. Your new beginning. And you misjudged it because you wasn't listening to your intuition. Because your thoughts were in poverty. So you didn't nurture the situation, but you didn't know that you was dealing with the Empress. So now guess what? You want to heal the situation. You want to reconciliate. And you want to have a brand new beginning after a time of you being guarded. Hell, nobody would have hell, I'm with you, Virgo. I wouldn't have disrespected you if I knew you was the Empress. I'm sorry. Thoughts. Why is thoughts here for Virgo? Why is thoughts here for Virgo? The Tower is in reverse too, so it could be, you could be trying, I don't know why it's here. We started everything up right, but you could be avoiding some kind of reconstruction in your foundation. Are you thinking about it? Yep. You're thinking about reconstruction in your foundation because that's the only way to bring yourself out of this 5 energy. So now you're doing the work. You dive deep. You're healing. And you're seeing where you went wrong. Thoughts? Why is that here for Virgo? And you're seeing where you went wrong. And now you missed somebody. You realize how tight y'all was. How much they had your back. And you just took all that for granted. Because you was disappointed, or your mind was focused in the wrong. You was thinking out of lack. Thoughts. Why is that here for Virgo? Why is thoughts here for Virgo, please? Thoughts. Why is that here for Virgo? Why is thoughts here for Virgo, please? That's exactly what happened, Virgo. You was in the lack mentality, but now you done went through your process. You thinking your thoughts are that I done went through my process. I come out this negative. Your thoughts are not negative no more. You brought them out of that poverty. Now you want to go in here and nurture something, invest in something, provide for something, work together with somebody, make them your wife possibly, but you want to work together with somebody, possibly somebody that you met at work, but you feel a loving connection and you want to see fruition. And they could have cut you out. They could have cut you. Want to see fruition, okay? And they could have cut you out, or you cut them out. But it looked like you cut out what was supposed to be your end all be all. All you had to do was take that leap of faith with whoever this Queen of Wands is to you. Go in there and balance out the situation, but you was afraid. You didn't know. You didn't follow. Your intuition would have led you, but you wasn't listening. So basically, and that's a secret too. So you needed to come in here and balance out the situation by communicating some underlying truth here that is not being revealed to the situation, and that would have caused y'all to move forward. And yeah, you would have been a little confused. Oh, but you didn't. Nope, that's what they're saying. It would have caused y'all to move forward, but instead you were confused. Confusion. All you gotta do is listen to your intuition. It'll help you there. Feel your way through it when I say listen to your intuition. So that you didn't. You stayed confused and you held back when you should have been an emperor out here taking charge and making decisions. But guess what? Yep, to go get the empress. But you didn't know you was to reconcile with her. But you didn't know that. You know now. Now that you know, you're going to heal it. You got some things you want to lay on the table to her. Or him. I said her because the empress came out. But if you're an empress and you want to find an emperor, you know, switch it. But yeah, Virgo. That's what I got for you this week. And I don't know what's this title. Did I have a title? I don't think I got a title yet. I just call it, can you come back? I miss you. I don't know. That's how it feels to me. It feels real doom and gloom. And all it needed was a new perspective. And in that new perspective, that's where you learn to drop your burdens and go have a future. Because there you are. There it is. You learn how to work together and go bring in the offer to the person you love. Could be a water sign. Could be a Pisces because the moon card is under that. It could definitely, you could be dealing with a Pisces. Like I said, their stuff in their reading came out similar to this. So that's what I said. That's what I have for you guys. I love you guys all. Welcome to the new people. And thank you for coming back. For the ones that have been here. If you do like my channel or my content and you're new and you're not subscribed, consider subscribing to the channel. Okay, I post weekly. And yeah, that's what I got. I hope it resonates with you. I hope it helped you out. Okay? So good luck with this, Virgo. Love you guys. Namaste.